Well, by quarter-final, there were 6 different nations involved, 3 Chinese players and 4 seeds. Well, you can see we're down to 2 seeds now in semi-final stage. All Chinese affair at the bottom half of the draw. And I wonder how many people have been talking, as we did yesterday, Steve and myself, about the possibility of a Chong Wei Lindan final once more here at the All England. I'm sure that would please an awful lot of fans, but the fans of Chou Tien Chen, this charming young man from Taipei, he is in tremendous form. He has won the last tournament he played, which was last week in Germany. So he is on a 9-match winning streak. He actually reached the final of his previous tournament to that, the last one last year. But Chong Wei is now 34 years of age, born in Georgetown, Penang, in Malaysia. He is the world #1, and he finished the Super Series standings as #1 on the Super Series list for 6 consecutive years between 2008 and 2013. 6 finals here, as I say, winning 3 of them in 2010, 11 and 14. And it was 6 consecutive finals because he'd been in the final in 2009, 12 and 13. Well, yesterday he, in the quarter-final, beat the beaten finalist from a year ago here at the All England Championships, the left-handed #7 seed Tian Wei. But as you can see, all of his matches in 2 straight games. And there were considerable worries as to whether he'd actually make the All England or not due to a knee injury. But here is Chou Tien Chen, the 27-year-old from Taipei. He's currently ranked #9 in the world. He has been as high as 5. This is his first All England semi-final. He was quarter-finalist here 2 years ago. This is his 6th consecutive appearance at the All England Championships. So as far as his path through to today's semi-final, well, he had a qualifier, Anthony Ginting, in the first round. Then another Indonesian player, the Olympic bronze medalist from 2004, Sonny Dwi Kunchoro, and then yesterday Tanonsak Sensung Punsak. Well, this will be the 6th meeting between the two, and that's ominous if you're a Chou Tien Chen fan, because he's only once taken a game from Chong Wei. One of those previous 5 matches went the full distance, but all of the matches won by Chong Wei. The last time was in the quarter-final of the Olympic Games. So Rohana De Silva of Sri Lanka, our umpire for this one. Mike Wright from England, the service judge. So a 9-match winning streak as far as Chou Tien Chen is concerned. 6 matches to win the title last week, 3 matches to get through to the semi-final this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chong Wei, Malaysia. And on my left, Chou Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. Chong Wei to serve, low wall, play.
So Chong Wei, well, he stated this is quite possibly his last All England Championships.
1 low.
And I have to say that in his quarter-final yesterday against Tian Wei, he looked very, very sharp indeed. Drop shot, but Steen, as I was saying, Chou Tien Chen is on a very good run of form. Last tournament of 2016, the Macau Grand Prix Gold, he reached the final, won his first tournament this year, so he's trying to reach a 3rd final in 3 tournaments played.
Yeah, and one of the players coming up to challenge Chong Wei, Chen Long and Lin Dan.
guess one of the problems for Chou Tien Chen is the fact that because he's never beaten his opponents, does he really have that inner belief?
Yeah, and I mean, there's a reason why he hasn't beaten him, and of course he's got to do better in either accuracy, tactical department, or physical. Chong Wei comes across as the quicker player, even though we know that Chou is quite quick and powerful in his footwork. Then the reaction time, I think, is a little bit longer than the one of Lee Chong Wei. So got to play tactically good badminton and see if his accuracy can sort of challenge Lee Chong Wei.
Oh, look at that.
3-all.
Almost like the one we saw Yamaguchi make against Ratchanok. He seems very careful here from the beginning, Chou, as if he's a little bit intimidated by Lee Chong Wei. Knows that he's got to play with high quality in his game.
Very good.
Service over. 4-all.
It was interesting a couple of years ago when we were flying in between tournaments. I met up with Chou Tien Chen in an airport somewhere in Asia, and we sat and had a coffee together, and he was telling me that he really felt that there was certain aspects of his game that he really wanted to work on. And he said, it doesn't matter if I go backwards for a little while, because I believe if I do this, I will make a big improvement. And I think that that work and that dedication to improvement of his game is beginning to pay off.
Yeah. He's already done well, and was in the beginning of last year, 2016, or the end of 2015, he was sort of the one that I saw who could join top 5 in the world, and then he had a lot of fluctuating results, and that might be because he's working on things in his game, because if you start taking up new things, you are going to be a little bit worse in terms of playing strength for a while. That's inevitable.
Yeah, but then you've got the potential to do
Yes.
even better. And it takes courage for a player to do that.
It does, and unfortunately there's so many players who doesn't have the courage, who just do the same that they used to do over and over again.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit more efficient, but that's it.
Yeah.
It also shows that there's dreams.
Yeah.
That you dream of becoming an even better player, that you dream of becoming a champion.
Yeah. Calmly killed from the front from Lee Chong Wei. And of course, Chou Tien Chen is already a winner of a Super Series title. That was the French Open in 2014, and then lost in the final of that same event the year later.
One of the results that I've noted was also the victory over Lin Dan in his home tournament in Chinese Taipei.
Yeah.
Service over. 8-5.
That was in the semi-final of 2015.
Yeah. And it's interesting because I'd like to reverse my my theory that he was feeling a little bit intimidated in the beginning. I think actually he's playing very carefully, trying to open up as little as possible in terms of giving away big opportunities to Lee Chong Wei, and has started out very well in this first game, Chou Tien Chen.
Service over 9-6.
Good retrieving.
I've never seen Chou Tien Chen play that patient style that he's doing right here. Brilliant.
Yeah. Patiently waiting for the right opportunity.
Yes, and that's what we've seen Chen Long and Lin Dan do all the times that they've beaten Li Chongwei in important matches.
Thank you. Please.
So it seems like a good plan if you've got the skills to support it.
Yeah.
So that's another possibility for a final. Instead of war of the veterans between Li Chongwei and Lin Dan, we could have the young ones with Xu Yuqi and Chou Tien Chen.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll know in a couple of hours.
Done it.
Yep.
So to the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage. When you consider he was love 3 down. Yeah, what a good start by Chou Tien Chen.
掉进去，他有时候会把你拉进来，拉进去，但是他会出击那个长杀人的那一拍，我们就先拨进来，好吧？然后你就是。
Kau tu main dulu ya, betul tu main dulu. Betul tu tengok kini. Because ini ya ini. Siapa yang kena bukan ni ada terjadi ini kita dulu. Kita terjadi pun kita dulu jual itu jauh.
Well, the coaches have given their advice. And the advice to Chou Tien Chen was be wary of Li Chongwei's drop shots.
11-6. Play.
That's clever too, isn't it?
Yeah, and of course it's difficult for Chong Wei to put too much pressure on Chou on the baseline here because he's playing with a slight drift. So he could use his deceptive drop shots as attacks.
Service over 7-8.
Yeah, good play advantage. Just wide. Oh yes. Yeah, well, that's... Oh, there's a challenge here. There's a challenge. I fear it might be a wasted challenge. Because I thought that looked good, but we are very high up in the stadium. So we'll wait for Hawkeye to adjudicate on that. He's so confident he's hanging on to the shuttle. No, it wasn't. Once again, the line judge correct.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 8-12. Play.
That was a drop shot that the Chinese Taipei coach was referring to.
Service over 13-8.
He's made a couple of errors there from below the tape, Li Chongwei.
Yes, and to me, he looks a little bit nervous, wondering about the burden of self-expectation when it's your last All England Championships, or that's what you've openly said. You so desperately want to go out with a win, as Tina Bound did 4 years ago, the Danish women's singles player.
Well, it also puzzles me because I would think that he would play on to 2018 for the Asian Games and see if he could get a gold medal there.
He's twice been a silver medalist, hasn't he, at the Asian Games? Turn as well, didn't he? Good rally. Yeah, he certainly did that.
Another. It's in, it's in. And that's wide.
15.
Bob gives him a reassuring smile. Look at that. Yes, it was a full 360-degree turn. Yeah, and has time to look down at the line. Yeah, it was going to land miles in. Perhaps another sign of the nerves.
Yeah, he's. I think he's perhaps a little bit puzzled because I think Chou Tien Chen is playing so well and so cautious. I mean, he's making Chong Wei earn his points here. He's not giving him any easy mistakes or counter-attacking opportunities. Or at least very few.
Well, he did well to get that in the net cord, did Lee Chong Wei, but it was a little loose. He got what it deserved.
This is a very positive development and surprising for me that Chou is capable of being so disciplined here, because he's definitely got the defense to retrieve a lot of Chong Wei's attacks, and he's also got the attack to sort of take his own chances when they occur.
Yeah.
One of the problems with Lee Chong Wei, and of course the side that he's on sort of makes it even a bigger problem, because he can't really play freely to the baseline, but he's got trouble when he's got to make an opportunity a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and then the big chance occurs.
Threaded that one down the line.
Service over 9-17.
Good shot. Very tough shot from Chong Wei.
10-17.
Shuttle seemed to be tumbling as well, didn't it?
Good shot.
Yeah. It was the shuttle was actually upside down as it crossed over the net. You've got to let it come out of that before you can even attempt to control the reply.
Nice change of pace in his game, Chong Wei, the last two rallies.
Landed on the line.
Service over 18-10.
No, he's ready to pounce. And that's pressure, forcing Lee Chong Wei into error.
Yeah.
Two points from this opening game.
And
Going well on. Game points galore
game point
for the unseeded Chou Tien Chen. And that's gone wide as well. 21-10. Opening game to Chou Tien Chen. Just 17 minutes for that opening game. Oh my goodness, isn't he playing
他
well?
会一直在持续在调动，明白意思吗？但是你在被动的时候，你会正拍的时候，提有时候都是要停一下，不然他上来开始越来越顺，明白吗？有时候在你在被动的时候，你要拐他一下。
Remember, he's trying to make history.
一样。
No player from Chinese Taipei has ever contested an All England final.
Macam saya salah, jauh belum. Dulu saya baca, mai kalau tidak usah lupa, because ini kan kalau kudu dia itu kudu. Jadi kalau dia kudu dia usah lupa, suki ya, aye itu sih itu kalau. Ada cuba tu. Ini kudu itu betul dia itu. Ya, itu. Belum. Masa lupa, kalau tidak usah lupa, kalau tidak usah lupa kita macam. 사실 나이가 좋고, 저기 보면 그 이런 야를 가지고 그래서 방문 쪽에 여행을 가지고 파하고 걸자,
Well, Tae Soo-bok, Lee Chong Wei's coach, taking much longer than usual with his coaching there. Usually only has a couple of things to say.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Just the length of time that he spent talking to Chong Wei. Perhaps an indication that he really wants a change of tactics.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see what the change of ends does here. Whether Chou can maintain the same accuracy that has sort of prevented the attack of Lee Chong Wei to be really dangerous, because he's had such good length on his shots to the back court. If that's not the case, if he can play the same style, then of course Chong Wei has to change tactics, because he's clearly not getting through with the game he's playing right now.
Service over, 1 love.
He's landed him.
Service over, 1, 2.
Yeah, clearly in. My goodness.
Then that's going to be a key factor for the match, whether Chou can maintain the right accuracy to the baseline of Lee Chong Wei.
Service over, 3, 1.
I think that Chou Tien Chen's really improved his net play too, Steen.
Yeah, he has. He's always been a great technician. And had the skills, all the skills individually. We've been waiting for him to get it all together, and this is a very positive development. Not only just for this match, but in the long-term perspective.
that final attempted cross-court net shot a little over-ambitious.
4-2.
It wasn't a million miles away, was it?
No. And of course, we saw great defense again from Chong Wei. We're just so used to it that he dives for those shots and gets them over the net with extreme accuracy. So we don't notice them that much anymore.
No, I know.
Play.
It's a good smash. Quick onto the shot.
And that's another thing that Chong Wei has to be aware of, that he needs to get the correct length here. He's playing a little bit up against the drift, and that one was a little short, and then Chou has the attack to punish him. Great net shot again from Chong Wei, just dives immediately after passing over the net.
Yeah, it was a sweet backhand as well. Just seemed to guide the shuttle over the net on that cross-court backhand. Delightful. Chong Wei has been the most extraordinary athlete over the years, hasn't he? When you look at his record, 3 Olympic silver medals, 4 finals in World Championships, 6 finals here at YONEX England, a total of 97 career finals, having won 65 of them. And as far as the Super Series is concerned, 61 finals. Having won 44 of them, he holds the record, the most successful badminton player in Super Series history.
So it's an average of 6 finals a year.
Yeah.
Since the Super Series was created in 2007.
8-3.
I think Chou is becoming a little bit scared of the baseline here. He tries a lot of net shots and he's made a lot of errors. It's like he's scared of lifting. That's more like it.
Service over. 4-8.
Shot from Chong Wei, hit the top of the tape, went over. Yeah. Oh, goodness me, he leapt from that base position with Chou Tien Chen.
5-9.
He's got extremely powerful legs. And look at this, from that base position, just leapt out to the side to play that winning shot.
Got his net game adjusted, Chou.
9.
Look how quickly the shuttle dives after passing over the net. That's what you want to do when you practice net game.
Oh, yes. Lee Chong Wei in full flow.
6. Play.
Oh, yes. Well, that's
11. 6.
why the coach from Chinese Taipei was saying in the opening game, be wary of the drop shot because it is wonderful, as demonstrated in that last rally from Lee Chong Wei. 5-point advantage to the world #1.
It's going to be really interesting now after this interval here, because this is a chance for the Chinese Taipei coach to sort of fine-tune, to adjust the tactics that is discussed between the first 2 games. Because it's not all bad, but there's just some things that are not totally fine-tuned. The net game, there's too many mistakes in the net game and so on. So now there's a chance, whereas Chong Wei, he should pretty much go on with what he's been doing here in the second game, because he's been playing well.
Yeah.
Play.
That wasn't a patient rally as he had been playing in the opening game.
No.
Service over. 7-12.
The line. What a glorious backhand.
I would have liked to see a challenge on that one.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that Chou Tien Chen didn't challenge. Oh no, it was out.
But it was called good.
Oh, crikey. Earth didn't he challenge?
Service over. 9-13.
Important moment here where Chou is trying to close the gap I feel he's playing way too much net game, or trying to play net game now, Chou Tien Chen. He's not lifting as much as he did in the first game, and I actually think he could do it because he doesn't need to put a whole lot of pressure on Chong Wei. As long as he's got the correct length, then his defense is pretty solid.
Nice quick. Pressure from the mid-court forward from Lee Chong Wei.
And has he made a lot of mistakes, Chou, on the baseline? No, he hasn't.
No.
At the max one, and one winner where Chong Wei let it drop and it was in. So sometimes you have this, you get a little bit scared of your own perception of reality, which is actually not reality. He's not made a lot of errors. On the contrary, but he's made a lot of errors on his forehand net.
16-9.
But it shows us in a very, very distinct way how much it means to change ends.
Yeah. Incidentally, I would have challenged on that last one as well,
Yeah.
but we do have the advantage of seeing it again.
And I mean, this second game is gone for Chou, so he's got to concentrate on the third game.
It's a wonderful neck shot, isn't it?
Yeah. He's been totally dominant on the net here in the second game, Lee Chong Wei.
Service over 10-18.
I recall 11-18 yesterday's team.
Yeah.
Certain women's singles with Ratchanuk.
Fantastic comeback. Good
Yeah.
game. He started out at 9-18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see it happening.
No.
But then I said that yesterday about Ratchanuk,
Yeah.
didn't I? Malaysian fans celebrates.
19-20.
He hasn't won this game quite yet.
Play.
Don't believe it. He's missed it. A hurrah smile from Chou Tien Chen. Lee Chong Wei late in the forehand corner, then having to retrieve on his backhand side.
Ooh, he blocks it.
He blocked it. It wasn't that Chou missed it. Oh, that's incredible.
Service over. 13-20.
Yep. Inside the back line.
14-20.
It's actually really bad for Chou Tien Chen to win rallies like this, because that's not the way he's going to win the match. Opening up as the first one in the attack. I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, see. 21-14. Second game to the world number one.
By Chong Wei, 21-14, 1 game all.
38 minutes into the match, and it's 1 game all. Great fight back by Chong Wei.
拍先我拍定啊，冇晒，拍上其實。我知唔知咁又等低可以採咁嘅嘢先去，啲嘢先呢度唔識我仲係咯，呢部嘢先啦，呢部唔識。我拍上拍上去數目啊，嗰樣係比分，好似就溝都係都做，即係已經係確實冇。我先你話你話你咗，你先其實我按兩個角色嘛，兩個啦，我先幾個先你見你，如果有啲人睇有得做嘅，我就從先佢什麼從呢個頭先麥單就呢個角色嘛，係嘛？到時我個片俾見你，我們小可以知道片可以輪單的。
是有半年一下，是吧？而且他在跟你拼抽的时候，你就是来要跟他硬抽，你跟他硬抽。没有那么顺，还有就是，如果说他看我那种抢快，你是应对那个好处，只是说不一定就是每个球都是要这样，你懂我意思吗？好，你不要跟他突然间给你发球的时候，他突然间给你冲快的时候，你就跟着他的状况在走，砰砰砰砰，看就来了，砰砰，哦，给他慢一点，好，要让他带入节奏，好。OK， 好举啊！
Well, all the advice from the coaches. And as far as the coach of Chou Tien Chen is concerned, once again concerned about Chong Wei's drop shot and urging him not to play to Chong Wei's pace.
Lower. Play.
Well played there. Good follow-up by Chong Wei.
Missed it. There's a challenge here. He felt he should have challenged a couple in the second game, didn't he, Steen? And I fear that this challenge here will be a wasted challenge. What did you think? I thought it was out.
Yeah, I do think that the line judge made the correct call.
But the important thing is, what does Hawkeye say? Yeah, Hawkeye agrees with you and me and the line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Been spoiled with quite good line calls over the first 2 or 3 days here.
Yeah, the line judges do a wonderful job here at the All England.
Service over 1-2.
And this looks much more like the game that Chong Wei wants to play, where it's quite fast-paced and there's a lot of attacking going on early in the rally. And
yes, and I think an interesting reaction at the end of the rally as well from Chong Wei. Lifts his fist up in celebration. You rarely see that.
no.
Service over 2-3.
There's the drop shot again.
Yeah. Ooh, good perception. That's wide.
Missed it. Oh, it's called in. It's called in.
Another challenge.
Chou Tien Chen, challengers, ball.
Well, I'm surprised about that call, I have to say. Here we go. What does Hawkeye say? Yes, it was out. Good. Oof! Out by a whisker.
We jinxed the linesman, Jill.
Yeah, I know. Ever since I said what a
Jinxed them.
great job they do.
3-all. Play.
Oh. So that was wide of
Service
the
over.
middle line.
Yeah, I think that's the first service error of the match, isn't it? Yes, it is.
It's so important for Chou to get
Service
tight
over
on his
4-all.
lobs to the back line, to the baseline of Chong Wei. His attacking rate on high lift is much, much lower than the flat ones.
That's a great defence. Now, the body smash from Chou Tien Chen and the reactions from Lee Chong Wei to just sway his body, get out of the way, give himself freedom to play the shot. That's amazing. That's a missed opportunity.
6-4.
Yeah, well, he's applauding the fact that he'd set up the rally.
I can't help thinking about whether the German Open is about to take its toll on Chou Tien Chen in terms of stamina.
Yeah. That occurred to me too. Yeah.
Had a 3-game match yesterday against Tanong Sak.
Yes, in fact, came from 1-7 down in the opening game and 15-18 down to it, 21-19. Still went to 3 games.
Definitely Chong Wei in the driver's seat.
Service over 5-7. Seven. Thank you.
It's amazing movement, isn't it? Those powerful legs to be able to do that. Leap from the base position. Get the upper body in the position that you can hit the smash across court.
Six, 7. Play.
He's either tired or tensed.
Yeah, and I felt that mistimed opportunity there. My immediate thought was tiredness.
And sometimes they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Being tensed and being tired. The muscles cramp a little bit, not a normal cramp, but they are more tensed and requires more energy to work in the desired way.
Yes, and also when you're very nervous and tense, your breathing becomes a little laboured, doesn't it? You feel out of breath. And it all contributes to the tiredness.
Play.
Well, that's landed in. That's perfect control from Lee Chong Wei.
10-6.
So Lee Chong Wei,
10 games.
a 5-point advantage here in the deciding game. And has he got control on this semi-final now? He's got to keep the intensity, that's for sure. Can't afford to relax.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Play.
had to land on the injured knee there as he leapt in the air to play the round the head smash. But he played it to perfection. Looks very much in control now, does Lee Chong Wei?
Yeah, totally in control, and I think Chou is a spent force, I'm afraid. I wouldn't rule out that he could score some points here towards the end of the match, as I would expect Chong Wei to slow down a little bit. Knows he's got a healthy lead right now. Great shot.
Yeah. He's played a number straight down the line from that deep forehand corner there, choosing to go across court, keeping his opponent guessing.
Not a steep angled smash, it was just the variation of side that did the trick.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more variation. That time the body smash.
16-7.
Fabulous badminton. Rally of the match so far.
17-7.
Well, the number of defensive shots early on in that rally. Absolutely extraordinary. Well, if you're on the receiving end of a rally like that, it can be quite crushing. Start to think, how on earth am I going to win a point?
Play.
Taken with the drift. And the three-time former champion, just 3 points away from yet another final in the All England Championships.
And a great comeback after losing the first game.
Yeah.
We were saying the saw with Lin Ban yesterday, and I must say that I can't help sitting here hoping for another big final between those two great players.
Yes, it would be a total of 17 finals between the two of them here at the All England. If they both got through, it'd be a 10th final for Lin Dan, and if Lee Chong Wei closes out here, it'll be a 7th final for him. We mustn't get ahead of ourselves, though, Steve.
8-19.
From 7-6 in this exciting game. Next winner will be one-way traffic, isn't it?
I think what Chou can take away from this match is that in the first game he played the correct strategy to have a chance to beat Chong Wei, that he can use in the tournaments to come.
Throwing the shuttle over with his hand. Match points galore for Lee Chong Wei. Only needed the one though. All England final number 7 awaits tomorrow for Lee Chong Wei. And for a man who didn't think he was going to recover from injury in time to even make it here to the All England, this is remarkable. As always, goes to thank his coach. Well, as Steen was saying, to come from a game down, and it was a very convincing opening game, as you can see, for Chou Tien Chen. Only 10 points scored by Lee Chong Wei, but came back so strongly, 21-14, 21-9 in the deciding game, in a match just 1 minute shy of the hour mark.